question for Barry.
Barry, I think one of the things that stands out, at least like with your stats from last year, is you shot really well from three in conference play, not very well in non-conference play. What was kind of the difference there that you noticed?
Just coming off of 2 years not playing, limited minutes, Arkansas, UAB, coming to South, that team kind of trusted me to get my feet wet, and I shot it well in practice, and they seemed like the work I put in and the consistency in practice, and it's just a matter of time before it came in, and I think we peaked at the right time, not just me, but that team last year, we really peaked at the right time. So I think universally, like for us as a team, we should, be trying to peak at the right time. It's like peaking in March.
How would you assess how you played so far in these first two scrimmages? What have you liked, and what have you been trying to, I guess, hone in on in these last few practices?
Just coming in and just playing my role. Everybody got a role on this team. Just being the guy that can really catch, shoot the ball, drive the closeouts, being aggressive, shoot the three, get to the paint, finish, get to my midi pull-up, and also being like a two-way player as well, being disruptive on the defensive end, talking, being a good teammate, being a leader. I'm one of the older guys on the team, so coming out every single day with some energy, it's a positivity, have big goals in mind for this team, so that's my role on this team this year.
November is right around the corner. Next week, just how do you think this team's ready to get this ball rolling?
I have total confidence in this team. Each and every day, I feel like with this team, we're very competitive. We're for each other, and Coach brought us in in the summertime and before we started official practice about what we want to be as a team. He said that we're gonna hang our hats on defense. We're gonna be the greatest team. We have to be together and connected, and just being day in and day out with these guys, and just seeing how they work and how we work as a team. I have total confidence in the team that we're gonna do well this year and do something special.
Just with the preseason about to end, with two scrimmages under your belt, how do you feel like you fit in just with how this team is structured, the role that the coaches are asking you to play, and when you are at your best, just how do you feel like you can help this team?
Just helping this team is just learn how to play without the ball, ready to catch and shoot, play off of drives, get to my little mini pull up or all the way to the rim, catch and shoot three. Being a guy that's disruptive on the defensive end, being disruptive, trying to get blocks, play those passing lanes, also being a leader too as well, and just bringing energy day in and day out. That's a big theme for us. So I think that's my role is going into the season this year.
We were talking to Coach. He said he wants you to he says you're a nice guy, but that he wants you to play a little bit, maybe angrier, I guess, a little bit more of an edge. How have they tried to bring that out?
I gotta give a shout out to my parents. They raised me well. You know what I mean? They raised me a little bit too well, and I would say more so just being confident in myself. I'm always confident, but play with some, some more grit too. I should speak up sometimes. I'm really laid back. I'm really cool. You know what I mean? I let my work do the talking, but my coaches and my teammates preach to me like, hey, Barry, like you should be more aggressive. Like talk up, speak up. Like you're a really good college basketball player. So Coach is totally right. I do need a little bit more assertive. And that's a word too for me, is being more assertive. Offensively and defensively.
Who are the toughest guys on you on the team? Like who are the guys that are get on you and trying to get you to really be the player that Coach wants you to be this season?
Polo for sure. I love Polo. Honestly, all my teammates. Honestly, I feel like that's how connected we are. Like they get on me, I get on them. And Cape for sure. Like Cape has called me multiple times and told me, and he's telling me like it's a coach that believes in me. He believes in all his players, but coach came to me, believed in me. He brought me here. He told me what my role was. So Barry, you need to get a little bit of me. You gotta understand how good you are. Like we see how good you are. This whole team see how good we are. And he says that to everybody. Like everybody's good at something. Really, really elite at something. So that's just the connective piece. So everybody get on me. So when the season comes, I'll be ready for sure.
When you do like individual or positional work, do you work with Coach O'Toole a lot?
I work with a lot, like Coach Brown, Coach Gill, Coach Kyle sometimes. JB used to play here a couple years ago. I'm just working with them, just always working on my ball handling, working on my catch and shoots, attacking those closeouts, those drives, make quick decisions. As soon as I get the ball, hey, I got a shot, attack the closeouts, left to right, get to like my bump, to my middies, or if I can get all the way to the rim, go be athletic, like JC said, put your Timbs on. So, I just picked a little bit from each and every coach and everybody on the staff to kind of help improve my game.
What's it like going against Roman in practice every day?
Roman's a physical guy. He played rugby, I believe, so he can really tell he's a strong right-hand driver. He can shoot the ball, better than people think he can. Like he can really shoot the ball. Roman's a good guy. You know what I mean? He brings a lot of energy. He's young. He's ready to go. He want to eat. So I mean, that's what the whole team, though. We all want to eat. You know, we ready to improve ourselves, ready to play, ready to show the world how connected we are and that we can win.
Does Roman play basketball like a rugby player?
A little bit. Like, I guarded him in the post sometimes, and you can feel that shoulder, though. You know what I mean? You probably got to get lower. It's like a technique, but, I mean, Roman's really good, though.
You mentioned JB. I mean, he's quite well liked around these parts. But what have your been impressions of him, and just as a player, but also as a coach? What have you liked from being with him so far?
You know, just how Coach Capel is, and a lot of these coaches, like, they played before, so it's like they can relate. And so when you have someone that can relate, it's like really, really good. So JB, you know, he's been in our shoes. He's been under Coach Capel. He knows what he wants. You know, working with him, I worked with him ever since the summertime. You know, when he first got here, just working on my ball handling. Like, hey, you 6'6", 6'7". When you get the ball, you gotta be 6'4", 6'3". You know, just working on, hey, watching film, seeing the space, and like, hey, if you drive, do helps. You got the kick in the corner. You know, you got your bump to your fade. Just teaching me the game within the game. So just working with JB, man, it's been great. And I saw my game improve working with JB a lot.
Just in terms of team defense and also just being strong on the glass box now, so where do you think you guys are right now headed into the opener?
I think we're ready. I think, like I said, the biggest thing for us is being connected, talking. We have to be one, you know what I mean? And it's just being able to understand, like, hey, all 5 guys to the glass. You know, once we do that, we can get on the break, we can run. I think that's where we're really dangerous in this transition. I think we can score in all aspects of the game, but Coach really emphasized we have to hang our hats on defense. I mean, it's been multiple times, even our scrimmages, we can sit down the whole clock, even 2. If we don't get the rebound, we can sit down, so we have to get defensive boards. So I think once we really clean that up, and I think we have, I think once we clean that up, get defensive boards and head out, we'll be a very, very dangerous team.
Good. All right, all.